getting drunk is all about? I've heard about intoxicating love. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Wow. I just want you to know that I couldn't have imagined a better place and with a greater group of people than be with you today to celebrate a 35-year prayer answered. Hallelujah. When God does the work, He does it. All you need to is just wait for His timing. And when God is in it, there's joy in the house. There's joy in the house today. And I just bring you greetings on behalf of my fiance. Yay. His name is Earl Inman, and he's an ordained minister. And for the last 10 years, he's been running a ministry center in Oshawa called Freedom Victory Center. And he's dealing with the root causes, spiritual root causes of sickness, disease, all kinds of emotional bondages. And God is just doing some amazing things in his life. And through that ministry, seeing people healed, set free from, well, latest has been bipolar, schizophrenia. You know, I'm telling you, OCD, those types of things. That medication is just not going to be an effective solution long term. Because when people come to really understand what, you know, the power of God, they can walk in the freedom. So it's about being whole, spirit, soul, and body. So, wow. And of course, he in his own life has been a testimony of that, having gone through quite a bit of loss himself. But God raised up something out of the ashes of his life. And then to boot, he's a good East Coaster, grew up in PEI. Wow. So, you know, I feel like I've known him for 25 years. And he's the potatoes and I'm the fish. You know, East Coast. And so we're both so overjoyed. And so I'm going to get to inherit a beautiful family of a daughter who's 28 years old, has two beautiful boys, a 1.5 and 3.5-year-old, two blonde-haired, blue-eyed boys that just make any mom's or grandmom's heart melt. And so they're just precious, George and Kane. And then he has a son also as well, his daughter Kayla, and his son Jordan. And I'm just so amazed. And of course his circle of family and friends and the beautiful people that I connected with there in Oshawa. So you'll hear more about that in the days to come. But I just thank you so much for celebrating with me. And I just love every one of you so much. And I'm just overjoyed and honored that I call you my family. You'll always will be my family. God bless you.
Bess and I got to meet Earl, and it's amazing to me. The whole thing is just amazing. I know it's amazing to Clara too, but this whole thing is amazing. You know, we saw some heartbreak, you know, in the past, but how God put this together, it's just sort of beyond our comprehension. Only God can do this, really.
Whirlwind, not a whirlwind. Well, yeah, and I'm affectionately known as the Duchess of Stony Plain, and I'll be married to the Earl of Oshawa.
So Beth and I got to go with them over to the ABC. Well, we met Earl. Tim and I met Earl upstairs, and he talked the blue streak. Really, it is pretty blue. Really, it's just
get away.
But we got to the restaurant, and Earl started telling stories of the ministry and the work that he does, and Clara never said a word.
That's somebody who talk more than me.
So we thought, wow, you know, this is amazing. I mean, we got to have him here sometime and just tell some of his stories. But you know, let's tell one story. I think was he telling you, Tim, the one about raising the dead? Yeah. So he told the story about you know it's in the house here too. Too bad Gary's not here, but he got permission in a hospital to go into the morgue to pray for somebody that was dead, and they've been dead 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, 4 hours.
And the person, the husband was by the woman that was dead, and very angry with God because his wife had died. So he was swearing, continually swearing. But Earl wanted to go in and just pray with this lady anyway, so he starts praying for the woman, and her leg moved, and so then he hit the man, still swearing. So he keeps praying, and then the other leg moves. And I don't know where it happened, but something happened. I don't know whether she moved more or whatever. But he said it was the fastest conversion you ever saw from heathenism to Pentecostalism.
All of a sudden he went, hallelujah! This husband went, hallelujah! He started praising God.
So that's a little glimpse of the guy that she's marrying, you know. And so he's pretty radical. And they've been doing a prayer meeting since what year? They've been doing that prayer meeting since 07?
Yeah, 07.
And the Lord has just released them to do worship services in September. And now they're going to have, and they've been praying, they pray an hour in tongues before they get the direction of the Lord on how to pray. And now they're going to add music to it. Now, isn't that just God? They added music to it. Now someone else that can play and sing and preach and play and sing and preach and play and pray, you know, for hours. I mean, it's perfect. You can't comprehend how God has put this together. So I just want to bless you all for celebrating with her. It's just really touching my heart this morning, the fact that God has put all this together. And